You blow my mind. Oh, Mickey. Oh, Mickey. Oh, morning, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, morning. Hey, morning. Oh, morning, you're so yummy. I just can't understand. You make me take a cold shower and you make me feel like a man. Let's see if we're going live here. This is Love Mornings. Hopefully, you're joining me. And I'm going to get us dialed in. Hopefully no more 80s song singing, but I cannot promise that. Okay, the way that this works here on Love Mornings is if you have the ability, if you're here live, let me know in chat. Say hello, giving them a little smiley face or a heart or something. And that way I will know that we are sharing this moment and I can send you love. I'm doing this every morning as a way to stretch. You know, I just spent some time stretching my body in the morning, and now I'm stretching my heart, opening up to its healthy space of openness and connection. So look who's here. Janus! Oh, brother, I love you. Thanks for starting the day with me. Hope your day is starting beautifully. I have been so enjoying the pictures of your love. Speaking of love mornings, man, you are certainly doing your part to raise the love vibrations in your beautiful partnership. So thank you for sharing and thank you for being. I love you. Good morning, Faith. I've got these little gnats, and guess what? I love you too, Nat. Is that true? Ooh. All right, this is a human-centric love morning, just for truth and authenticity's sake. Good morning, Faith. I love you. And Beth, hello. Good morning. If you have if you're up for it, let me know where you're from physically, so we can all start to visualize. And if you want to send out love to somebody, feel free to share that in the chat as well, and we can all kind of feel it and vibrate it and kind of be nodes of this massive love vibration. I love you, Beth. Good morning, Lori Ann. Yay, nice to see you this morning. Thanks for starting the day with me. I love you. And if I am being too bold by saying morning and you are in your midday or your evening, guess what? It's midday love, or dusk love, or evening midnight love. You'll have to do the calculations in your own time zone. But it starts as morning love. I'm not sure what it is by the time it hits you. Oh, Kai, I so appreciate seeing you again. What a nice tradition we are forming of a little morning connection. This tradition that I am now in week 2 of is just that, an opportunity to have connection at a time when I am noticing that the tendencies of the world, the media voices, the practices that I kind of have fallen into by default were being constricting. They were leading me away from my nature of being open-hearted and connected. I think all of our nature. So this is a chance to practice and stretch and guide our days in this direction of connection and love. Javier! Boom! Okay, I hope you don't mind me saying this, Javier. Javier shared with me the website of the work that he does. Rescues horses and helps people with disabilities, I believe, to do therapy with the horses, and then supports this project through having tourists pay for horse rides on the beach and stuff. Dude, you're such an awesome person. I wasn't sure if those were pictures of you on the website. If so, it was so nice to see you, and so nice to know you're out in the world. And yes, I did plant a seed that is like, how can I visit Javier? So, as the world opens up and our hearts open up, hopefully we'll be having a real hug before long. I've been broadcasting on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I turned off the Twitch. Doesn't seem to be anyone receiving it there, and I was afraid of, not really afraid, just, why spend energy in an open room, in an empty room? Michelle is receiving this love at 7 p.m. in Finland, in Lapland. Lapland sounds like it's awesome. It just sounds cozy. I know I'm projecting, but man. Awesome, Michelle. I love you. Thanks for bookending this day with me. Thank you for being connected in this moment. Al. Good morning, Al. I'm sending you a lot of love. I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Hello again, Erica. Good morning in Simi Valley, which I just learned is not named after semi-trucks. Who knew? But I love you. All right, good to know Lori's in Nevada. So that's a nice Western-focused love jolt that we just experienced. Thank you, Lori. Hello, Emilio. And if that's your real last name, you are lucky, Lizardo. I love you, Lizardo. Luis, in the UK, how awesome! Yay, we got worldwide love vibes going. I love you, Luis. Katie is back from Maine on the seacoast. Sea to shining sea. I love you, Katie. Thanks for being a part of this day. Quest! That was me processing all the awesomeness that just happened when I connected with you, Quest. I love you, beautiful. I love, love, love you in the world, and I love the ripples you make. I love you. Good morning, Faith. Burning Man in the aughts. Faith, it was a different time then. But still, heart opening is still important and true. Love you and love that reminder. Ooh, we got a lot of horse love in here. Katie's a horse girl. I think they call them cowgirls. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. You can call yourself whatever you want. Just don't call me late for breakfast. Good morning, Isaac. I love you, Isaac. I am doing great today. My day... Okay, so I've been getting up early, stretching. I've got some real back issues that I finally decided, okay, I need to go to like a legit chiropractor who's going to do some serious diagnosis on me, because I'm just getting like cracked at it. Chiro isn't working, stretching isn't working, yoga isn't working. So I wake up and I stretch, and I try to do some foam rolling. Then I have some decaffeinated hot sweet beverage, and then I take a cold shower, and then I pop in here, and like the cold shower and these love connections, it's invigorating. I really like this practice, and I am so grateful to have consensual participation. I could see this being a little awkward if I just, tried to practice this in a local supermarket. I don't know. It could be awesome. It could be unfathomably awesome if I just walked through the grocery store. Hey, great bananas! I love you! You making sausage today? Yeah, enjoy your sausage. I love you. I'll have to work up to that. Uh, Always bareback and barefoot. You got to check out Javier. Do you want to put your website in? Do you mind if I put it in? I don't know if I have it on this laptop. Yeah, Javier talks about the bareback stuff too. I did go on a horseback riding in Costa Rica with a saddle, going very slowly, and I still was constantly like, "Oh, this is not. This is hard." Like when he was galloping, I'm glad there were no photos while they were galloping. I was like, "Ah!" So props to you who have intimate bonds with big muscular mammals. Hmm. Cool. Thanks for sharing that, Javier. It looks like a beautiful project, and I'm glad you shared it. Before I saw your website, I was thinking, well, there's something not quite right with this guy. Just kidding. You seem like a fantastic human being, and it was a real treat to get to know you a little bit more when in that email. And if anybody ever wants to send me an email, you can send me a note at halcyon@hugnation.com and tell me anything or ask me anything. And if if I can help, I will. Halcyon@hugnation.com. You're right, Quest. I think the world could use some more random love. I feel like yes, I feel like the quarantine has curbed my random loving, which is one reason why I'm doing this. Partially like to build up that momentum for when things are more and more open up, that I can greet the opportunities without heart atrophy. I feel like during this time, like when I'm out in public, I really have to work hard to connect with people. My instinct is to keep my eyes down and not look people in the eyes and allow people to stay separate, give people space, not impose upon their experience. There's this kind of subconscious or overt narrative that stay away from as many people as possible. Isolate as much as you can. The best thing you can do for our collective loving human family is to isolate as much as possible. And if you have any idea that someone else is aware of that story or directive, then you know that they are seeing you as a potential additional vector of risk, and that is that makes it tough to connect for me, and it's something that I'm trying to work on, but I'm also bypassing the external world connections and trying to have them in places like this with you. But I'm hoping that we build up those muscles, we stretch, get our hearts all open so that when we have the opportunity to connect in safer ways without that nagging story of like, I might be dangerous to you, I'm sorry, that we can be like, boom, I love you. Good morning, Dave in London. Or, happy sunset. That's so cool. That's so cool that we're all like pretending like the world isn't flat. Sure, the sun is setting with you, but I love you, David. Thanks for being a part of this day with us. Ooh, Leanne, you're curious about my name. Well, let me see. Let me send out some more love to people here, and then if we've got a lull, I'll definitely tell that story. Uh, Jennifer Quest is here. Oh my gosh, Jennifer Quest, I love you so much. I think about you so much. I think I might. I don't know if you've seen it. There's a One Love festival that's coming up in near Vegas. It's coming up on like May 28th. And the advertisements for it, there's a drawing of a woman with big sunglasses on. And for some reason, I'm like, that's Jennifer Quest. So if you have a chance, check that out. I think I could be like someone who's just like when you're thirsty in the desert, you start to see Oasis. Maybe it was just an Oasis vision of you. You beautiful, beautiful being. I love you. request saying, it made me look into so many necessary steps to make sure I didn't lose the value of love, even when it's not convenient to do so. Hats off, props, bravo. Let me just check and see if anyone is joining us from, yes, we've got someone on YouTube. Welcome, ladies. YouTube's tougher because it's screen names, not names, so I'm not sure if I'm butchering when I say Lady Isberg. Lady Isberg, hello and good morning. I love you. And if it's not morning where you are, I'm wishing you my good morning and good day to you, or evening, or midnight. Oh, I should let go of this. My name Halcyon. I was not born Halcyon. I was born John David Stinn. And John was a very common name growing up for me in my era. That was the most common name. And it's a biblical name. So is David. And when I was about 23 years old, which is a long time ago at this point, but I was at an underground rave, and I had long hair, long curly hair that I was wearing, and two pigtails, like Pippi Longstocking pigtails, like off the top of my head. And I was wearing a matching top and bottom crushed velvet blueberry pantsuit, a women's pantsuit. And I was intoxicated on MDMA. And as I was handing out candy to people, even before I really understood Burning Man, I knew the power of gifting and how it connects you to people. And I introduced myself and I said, "Hi, my name's John." And I was like, "John? I do not feel like John. I feel like something spectacular, something otherworldly." And I had just learned the word halcyon. I was actually trying to find a cool word to put on my license plate for a personalized license plate, and I learned the word halcyon. It was taken. However, I loved the word. The word halcyon means, well, it comes from a myth, an ancient myth about the halcyon bird. And it's like a kingfisher type bird. And when the seas were stormy, the sailors would say that if the halcyon bird would come, it would calm the sea. It's a mythical bird, like a phoenix. You know, the phoenix rise from the ashes. The halcyon bird would calm the sea in that kind of myth-telling way, and so it became a word that means calming or idyllic. And people often use it as in the ways of like the halcyon days of old. And I get accidentally tagged all the time on Twitter as more and more people are using that word, but that's what it means. And so in that moment when I say, "Hi, my name's John," I said, "No, my name's Halcyon." And I started using it as a pen name for writing, and I started using it as an internet online login name when the internet came around. And then eventually I changed my middle name to it. Although there's different degrees of changing a middle name, I was just using it as a middle name. So my driver's license and my credit cards all had Halcyon on them. But now with the new Real ID, it has to match your Social Security and your birth certificate. So I'm not legally named Halcyon right now. It is merely the other side of my yin yang Gemini John Halcyon, the two sides of who I am, the flamboyant Halcyon and the monkish Zen John. That was a long answer. It's time to send more love. If you are here and you can hear my voice and you have not said something in the chat, just put a little note or a hello or a heart or something so that I know you're here, so I can send out love and appreciate you. Amy is here! Yay, Amy! Oh my goodness, I love you so much. And just in case he's not up to typing this morning or midday for you, sending out love to Asher as well. Loved the photo you posted of him like staring at the flowers growing in the spring. It kind of looked like he created them, the way that picture was. It kind of looked like he went like, "Let there be life!" And then the flowers grew up from the cracks. So I love you, Amy. Hope you're doing beautifully. I miss you too, Amy. And as I am now settling in post travels, I'm actively, well, we'll be in touch soon. All right. Oh, iceberg. Yes, Lady Iceberg. That makes much more sense. And it's beautiful. I love you. Cool. Well, wow, already 9:25. Uh, when I started this, I had no idea what it was going to be. I thought it would just be a minute or two in the morning, but I certainly appreciate the time that we get to spend together. I'm here doing this every day at 9 o'clock a.m. Pacific. And then most days, I'm back online at noon and 6 p.m. for gratitude circles. Those don't take place on Facebook, those are on Zoom, but they're welcome to all. It's kind of like this, except everyone gets to talk, not just me jabbering. And we get to see each other's faces without masks. I just recently realized how much I enjoyed the Zoom calls because it's the only time I get to see a room full of people's faces. If you go in public, you're around people, but it's only the eyes, which while they might be windows to the soul, you miss out on the doorway to the face. Don't quote me on that. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me on this love morning. Thanks for all the good vibes. I feel them deeply, and I'm so appreciative of being able to share this journey with you. Thanks for the heart workout and the heart stretching, and together we will create ripples so that more and more people can feel the connection, feel the love, and keep it going. Thank you. I love you. Have a beautiful day.